Steve. All right, Steve's eating, so we'll let him go.
No, you won't.
Okay.
I got here late, but I'm here.
Are you okay? I mean, I can go.
I'm ready.
Okay. Steve Saporta is an attorney in Joliet. Among many highlights in his legal career, all of which he enumerated for me in a 14-page resume, but I trimmed it down. Steve has served as an articles editor for the Valparaiso University Law Review and as a judicial clerk for the Indiana Supreme Court before establishing his own law firm here in Joliet. Tonight he's going to read from his essay on summer vacation. Steve.
Thank you. It's called summer vacation. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but on the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. Exodus 20:8-10. Arriving at the secluded cottage, shrouded by a canopy of trees, we are greeted by friends both old and new. People I have not seen in decades, whose faces glow and eyes sparkle with a youthful exuberance despite the intervening years. Most have children now, reflecting a new generation of hope and vitality, innocence and beauty. The cottage sits high upon a bluff, where some 100 feet below, David's wife, Linda, sits under a beach umbrella, with her toes in the sand reading the Chicago Tribune, waiting for her husband's guests to arrive. David and Linda were born and raised and currently live in LaPorte, Indiana, 20 minutes from this slice of heaven. Their two youngest, Dominic and Sophia, have accompanied their parents for this weekend at the Lake Michigan cottage. Joel and Mary were sweethearts in law school, who married after we graduated. After practicing law for a few years, Joel was accepted to the University of Southern California Film Production School. They moved to the City of Angels, where Mary gave birth to their two beautiful daughters, Anastasia and Talitha. Nancy and Dan live on acres of farmland in Valparaiso, Indiana. Of all our law school classmates, Nancy was the only one I knew who owned a horse. She never did arrive to school on horseback, but I thought it was pretty cool. She could go home after class and ride every day. Phone calls were made, schedules were adjusted in order to steal away a few precious hours of sunshine and swim time. All of David and Linda's guests, for one reason or another, were delayed for hours on this beautiful summer day. Joel had to double back to Three Rivers in order to bring Mary back to his parents' house as she was not feeling well. Sadly, Mary would miss our reunion. Nancy and Dan had to wait for a cable installer to arrive at their farm this Saturday and apparently needed to clean out a corn crib, whatever that is. Farm chores, from what I understand, never seem to end. As my former boss and mentor used to tell his young associates, the law is a jealous mistress. The man never took a vacation, and I seem to have foolishly patterned myself after him. Beth and I have been delayed by my being unable to tear myself away from the office. The all-nighter I pulled to assuage my guilt over taking a Saturday off is typical. Today I fully realize the price I pay for this childish indulgence is much too high. I have longed for this one day at the beach for a month now. I really do need to overcome this nonsense. Learn to keep regular hours and schedule time off just like I schedule my court calls. Even God took a day off from his labor to rest on the Sabbath.